of fresh rain and that backfield's just right.
Steven, great talking to you, my friend, and thanks for making time for me. I know you're down in Nashville. I'm up here in Toronto. Before we get into everything, I got to ask you, how's the family? How are you doing? How are you guys dealing with these tough times right now?
Yeah, it's crazy times, you know. In our household, we've been inside basically, haven't gone out into the world for the last basically 3 weeks. We were early at the game staying in, and it's been different, you know. Just every routine that I had, that Shannon has had, is completely changed, and it's just, you know, what the new normal is basically what everybody keeps saying. And couldn't be more true. You know, we're just trying to figure out how to proceed with daily life and still be productive, and try not to let it get to us, really.
What keeps you going? I mean, of course, the music and the creativity helps, but what keeps you going throughout these tough times?
Honestly, right now, for me, I found the love of my life. Her name is Shannon Ella, as she also says hi, Rudy. But yes, yes, of course, I will. But we got engaged just a little while ago, and it's been really nice having her, not only in my life, but just as a partner through this whole thing. She's such a boss and one hell of a partner. So I'd say that she keeps my ship floating at the moment.
That is so great to hear, and congratulations on the engagement too. You know, before we were talking about weather. I think Nashville and Toronto have the exact same weather, because for the last couple of days it has been rainy and it's been cloudy. Over the weekend it was nice and sunny, but it's just been the last couple of days. It's been like, you know, we got, you know, the lockdown, and then the weather like this. Not too many people are happy right now.
Yeah, I feel you. You know, it's definitely done some really good things in our household as well, though. It's, you know, it forces you to reconnect, and in a lot of cases, it's, you know, it's causing a lot of people to come together and also try and, you know, remain calm and, you know, positive, especially with apps like House Party and you know, stuff like that. So it's nice to see people are getting creative. I know we sure are over here to avoid getting stir crazy.
And for folks who don't want to know anything about House Party, check it out. It is hilarious, and you're absolutely right. What a way to connect. I love House Party. But what's going on with you, too, on social media and stuff? Are you doing any streaming shows?
Yeah, absolutely. So we did our first one a couple days ago, and I thought it went really well. It was a lot of fun, and it was nice to have some normalcy as an artist back in my life. And just, you know, seeing what some of the fans were saying, I think I can make it even better. And if it helps them get through their day, I know it sure helps me. So I definitely I'm going to be doing that for sure. A couple of days ago, Shannon and we were actually, funny story. I had this blue piano in my house, and we were getting, I call it the stir, because when you get a little stir crazy, and I caught it. I sat down at my piano, and I started just trying to figure out Disney songs. I have a niece that I know I would be her absolute hero if I learned some Disney songs on piano. So as I started playing this Little Mermaid theme song, I started talking about quarantine, and Shannon was on the couch, and I stopped and we laughed, and then she's like, "No, but seriously, keep going." So we wrote this stupid Little Mermaid quarantine song, and it's being passed around on social media right now. It's hilarious, and I think a lot of people are getting a good laugh out of it, and that, you know, puts a smile on my face. That's kind of what we're doing to stay sane, is doing crazy things. It's funny.
You know the other thing, I love that, but you know the other thing I'm really enjoying too? This is the first time that we've actually had a chance to have sort of like a sneak peek in everybody's homes who are doing the video stuff, because, like, for example, you talking about playing on your blue piano. I would never have known in a million years you had a blue piano. And I'm checking out other people's stuff and I'm going, oh, wow, I didn't know so-and-so had this or had that. That part, I think, is really interesting. Like I said, it's almost like a little sneak peek, kind of looking over people's shoulders.
Absolutely. You know, it's kind of put every artist on the same playing field. You know, it's no one really has an advantage over anybody with production or value at all. So a lot of these artists that are also playing concerts on their couches, you know, a lot of them are so amazing. You never knew how great they were without, you know, a lot of production. And then some are, you know, not as great. And you were like, oh man, maybe you should keep the production value up. I don't know. It's just, I'll say that, you know, the cream is really, in my eyes, it's really risen to the top because, you know, you can really see the bare bones of the talent. It's so much easier to see it when it's just a camera on one person.
Absolutely. Now, just curious, though, have you been playing the new single? And congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Well, yeah, honestly, that's all I've been doing in my house is Shannon would probably tell you that she hates me because there's a guitar no further than every 5 feet. I have an acoustic, an electric, a ukulele that I can see right now, and a piano. So I've just been, I've honestly just been playing all my new songs. I was really excited to get out there this summer and play all of these festivals with a full band and, you know, and do these songs service live. And it's unfortunate that a lot of these festivals got canceled, but I'm still busting my ass over here, wood chopping, and going to make sure that, you know, the next time I do perform in front of a crowd, it's going to be badass.
I'm looking forward to that, too. Look, before I get into the single, because I want to talk about that, is Shannon next to you?
No, she's not. She's upstairs actually doing interviews right now. She's been crazy busy working, yeah.
Because I was going to ask her about the whole engagement and was she surprised and all that. But you know what? I will catch her on the next run on that. But let's get to the single anyways, though, man. What's the single called? And what's the theme behind it?
Yeah, the single is called Can't Not. And I wrote it with my buddy Brandon Day. And it's just the two of us wrote this song. We got canceled on. There was supposed to be a third writer that day, and we got canceled on. So Brandon's a real close friend of mine and one of the most talented songwriter-producers in Nashville. And so we literally just sat down, and I said, dude, can I get behind the drum kit? And he said, yeah, for sure, because I had this beat in my mind. So I started playing this beat, and he recorded it, and then he just said, hey, and he just passed me the electric guitar, and I just started messing around. We didn't really have a direction. We were just trying to do what really moved us, and we ended up with something really cool that I played most of the instruments on, and I just love this song. I feel like it's a cruiser. You know, it's definitely one you listen to in your car, and I'm hoping we get to play it live, honestly, this summer at some point. But it's called Can't Not.
Lyrically, what's it about?
Oh man, it's basically about what you can't do, what you can't not do. You know, the first verse is like, when I get a fresh rain and that backfield's just right, I hear the mutters calling, begging for four-wheel drive. Yeah, when I just get paid and my back pocket's on fire, damn right I'll burn right through it like I do every Friday night. It's just a list of things that I can't not do, and you know, it's just right there. And it's just, you know, it's one that's means a lot to me because I didn't have to dig too deep. It was pretty true to kind of how I live my life.
Holding me back, I can't not. I don't know how to pass it up. I can't stop. Yeah, it's automatic. I just can't let a good time wait. I'm coming in hot. It's in my country DNA. No, I can't not.
This sounds like also the kind of single that everybody, it doesn't matter what your age is, can relate to. Whether you're young, whether you're older, want to think back when you're younger, whether you're younger, want to think back when you think ahead when you're getting older. Just that moment of, and I can use that one word, freedom. That's what it sounds like.
Absolutely. I love that. Thank you very much. That was the purpose when we were writing it, is to get that kind of vibe, that feel. And I think we captured that.
Definitely have, my friend. With a single like that, are we looking at EP album, or are we just looking at more singles coming out?
Well, you know, I've released, that was the fourth one that I've released. I released two 3 weeks prior. I released one more 2 weeks ago, and then finally Can't Not was the fourth one that I released. So you can check those all out on any DSP, digital service provider, and let me know what you guys think. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, is the one I use the most. Stephen the Olsen. Simple as that.
And before we go to, any chance for more online shows coming up in the next week or so?
Undeniably, yes. Absolutely. I had so much fun the first time, and as long as the people keep showing up, I'll keep playing. I have just as much fun as everybody else, and I need it for my own sanity.
Well, look, you be safe, my friend. Thank you so much for the interview. Like I said, big hugs to your fiancé. Looking forward to hopefully when you come back up to Toronto, we can do this one-on-one in person. Big hugs for everybody, my friend.
Absolutely. Thank you, Rudy. Appreciate your time, brother.
Take care. Bye-bye.
See you, dude.
I just can't lie.